I was muted. There we go. All right, we're good to go. What's up, guys? Yes, Scotty, I know. Later than usual. I was actually out Christmas shopping with my wife for the kiddos, so yeah, all good. I'm here. Let's do this. Nice. What's up, Ace? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right. I just want to add a couple things. Actually, no, I'll do that later on. All right, cool. So I don't actually have any bins out right now, but I want to craft tonight, or I have like a couple. So we're gonna put a bunch of stuff away. Ooh, that's gonna be annoying. All right, let me just get my bin set up. We'll start crafting and then we'll get cruising. Sounds like we're gonna do a little bit of investing tonight as well, which will be nice. I've got almost 6Gs saved up. So we'll probably be dumping a few of those, which will be nice. Get closer to that goal. Any new exploits that we should never do? um, there's probably a bunch of fusions that you should never do, but I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll see. I'll let you know. All right. So I'm gonna put out a couple more chests. Probably go to 4 for now. Probably put some away later. And then I don't know how many of these we'll actually need, but we'll do this for now. We'll go 4 of each tier 1, 3 of each tier 2, and probably 3 of each tier 3. Something like that anyway, we'll see. Almost there. Okay, that's all for herbs. We'll do 3 of these. What's up, Joyce? Good to see ya. Yeah, I'm a little bit later than usual tonight, but I was out Christmas shopping with my wife, so we're starting a couple hours later than usual, but it's all good. Good to be here. It's weird, it's like I'm feeling tired already because I didn't start at the usual time, but it's all good. It'll be a nice chill stream tonight. I think I'll just go 3 of the each tier 3 because they're obviously going to be starting close to 0 and I won't really need them super high. So we'll start with that and kind of see how it goes. We might end up putting some more racks and stuff out sooner than later, but we'll see how it goes. Ronan, welcome to the stream, man. I don't know if I've seen you before, but that's awesome. Thanks for hanging out tonight. All right, let's do this. Why shop for Christmas gifts when I can craft them in my shop? That's a really good question. Actually, I did buy a bunch of stuff tonight, so I can create from scratch a Christmas gift for one of my daughters, which I'm really excited for. I'll tell you guys about it later. Try to do as few heroes as possible for all these hard quests. I've actually just been using up my power boosters like this because I just want to get as many quests done as possible, and these power boosters just sit around doing nothing, so I don't mind using them. How many more heroes do I have? Just the 4, so we'll just send them together. Good stuff. All right. So we're caught up on that. So I have some thoughts around chests as well, but I'll share that with you pretty soon. Um, Obviously I have a bunch of shards here waiting to be finished. I started those earlier. Oh, it feels so good. This is probably like my mm, fourth round, third round that I've done of like full 12 ascension shards. So probably made about 75 of them so far. Cost like a mil a shard type of thing, but well worth it. All right, Caprice is no ×2 right now. Oh man. So I've actually sold through the majority of my components, just like saving up gold and stuff, and I didn't need them all. So I've just been kind of cleaning things out. So I'm not going to have all the components, but we'll just buy components kind of as we go tonight. Perfect. Yeah, we've got a few chests to open, but also I think I'm going to be doing chests a little bit different just because my focus is making gold. So here's basically my thought. Um, so I have 7 keys here, right? So I could switch these keys into 35 chests. 35 chests times 4 mil each is like 140 million. So these 7 keys is essentially 140 mil worth of keys. Plus, I would have to use one chest each time. So 7 times 6 actually. So 42 chests times 4 mil. So like 170 million worth of keys right here. So if I don't open these, I'm basically making 170 mil more. And I can't get feathers from these, so that's the biggest thing. I don't really care about ascension shards a ton. I should, but I don't. So really, what I'm going to be doing is when I'm not crafting, like later on, I'm actually going to change these 7 keys into 35 chests to make an extra 170 mil. And then 54 of these keys, I'm probably going to change a lot of those into chests as well. And then sell those chests because golden chests are selling like really high still. And so I think actually the meta in the game is going to change, but I'll explain that as well soon. But yeah, you can sell these chests for like 4 mil a piece. So I think it actually makes sense for what my current goals are to do that. Oh, they did this for me beforehand. Let's go. Thank you, Ace. Let's do this. So we need 936 in this building. This is one of the 6 buildings I don't have completed. So if we need 36, then we need 32 more. 32. Boom. 936. Let's go. One more building off the list. Thanks, Ace. Appreciate that, man. That is beautiful. And nothing to do here. Good stuff. Yeah, Ascension Shards is so nice, actually. Like, even for these fusions. So here's what I'm thinking is going to be meta now. Is actually players sitting at max energy and finding profitable ways to fuse items. And all you're going to do is just fuse and sit at max energy and sell items constantly. And I think that's actually going to be consistently what high level players are going to do. So let's say like Sunken Chests. I can't do that until Sandra's level 31. She's currently like 29 or something. So pretty soon I can do that. And then I can change one key into 20 mil essentially, or like making my own shards, or like I think there's even some other things that could be really profitable. Like this, I'm trading, these are like 300k right now, so a mil for a key for 5 of these, which I can get 50 gems per key. So 50 times 50, I can make 2500 gems just from these keys if I can just sit there and do them. And it might take me a couple of days, but 2500 gems at 400k invest, that's like I have 1 billion gold worth of golden keys right there. Like I think honestly the new meta in the game is going to be that players with max energy are going to sit there with max energy and just sell through items all day like this, and then just use their slots to fuse things that are profitable. I think there's some other things that could be fused profitably as well, whether that be like finding cheap green items and fusing them into like flawless items that are going to be like a best in slot item or something that are still going to sell for 20 gems or max gold like 10 mil or something like that. And I think you can still make good money by fusing. So I think actually what the priority is going to be getting max energy and then using all of the slots just for fusion. I think that's going to be the new meta for late game players in the game. Of course I don't know that, but that's just what I'm suspecting is going to happen. So we'll kind of see what happens, but I know, Scotty. It's all good, man. We've been talking about them replacing me for a bit now, so I know it's coming. I'm not too hurt about it. A little bit, but no, man, they're awesome, and I think they just don't want. Honestly, just from talking with them, they just don't want to put me in a rough spot. Um, because I mean, it's gonna suck if I'm like ready to jump guilds and we've done the giveaway and all that kind of stuff, and then I don't want to leave in case I'm leaving them in a rough position, as well as actually another player in the guild is stepping back. So I think they're more looking to replace them first and then replace me shortly afterwards, type of thing. So yeah, it's all good. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. So Ace, we can move Sigil anytime. I guess I can DM you. And I'll update my numbers here as well. I guess I could put them in stream as well, but can I just put in text? Yes, I can. Nice. I haven't done this before. So, in-game goals left. So we did Master Lodge, so that was 641 mil that we just dropped. And so we have these 4 towers to go. And then we have Town Hall at 9.36 billion. For a total of 14-ish. That looks pretty terrible, but I don't have the other text that I had saved before that actually made look pretty. So we'll go with that for now. On cooldown. All right, cool. All good, man. That's not actually exactly 14 billion. I don't know what it is. Let me bring out calculator and we'll see. That's with 10% discount too. So that's the actual gold that I'm putting out of pocket. So 9.36 plus 1.16 plus 1.66 plus 1.66 plus 0.784. What? That doesn't make sense. 9.36. Maybe it does make sense. I don't know. Maybe I had my calculations wrong before. All right. Well, it still says 14.624, so we'll put that in there. Sweet. So that's how much we have left to go. So we have enough gold to get below 10 billion, but we just need to wait until the sigil moves so that we can actually invest into those buildings. How often do I stream? Well, welcome to the stream, first of all, man. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Generally, I always stream on Friday nights, but usually I start 2 hours earlier than I did tonight. I was just busy earlier, which hasn't happened in a very long time. But usually, yeah, I'm usually live at 6 o'clock my time, whatever that is, 2 hours ago, every Friday night. And then sometimes I stream on Tuesday. Just kind of depends on what's going on or what my day looks like. I try to stream on Tuesdays, but I don't always get to do it. Sometimes it's a work day or whatever, but this past Tuesday was a marathon stream. I went like 8.5, 9 hours or something like that for the new update. So that was a lot of fun. I try to be pretty consistent with it though. So for Caprice here as well, we are done with the 10 mil. I still need another 16k for that, or 15 and a bit, and then another 55k. So we'll probably finish that tonight, most likely. And then after that, we'll probably just go back to selling normally, just because it's so much slower in terms of money making if I'm doing this. But Yeah, what I've been doing lately is still selling tier 10s and then just surcharging other tier 10s. It's so much easier for me when I don't have max energy. Like if I'm sitting at 4K or whatever, then I can still be surcharging tier 10s and getting through stock somewhat efficiently, and it just works out well. So also, I've been crafting moonstones a lot lately, mainly because the work it actually gives XP to both new workers, which is the only blueprint in the game that does that. So if you look at Sandra blueprints, the Greater Moonstone's the only blueprint other than fusions that gives her XP. So I've just been crafting these like crazy, trying to level her up and then leveling up Moondra at the same time because I want to get Sandra to level 31 and Moondra I want to get to 28 so that I can start crafting the Moondra's Masher. So really, I'm going to be crafting Greater Moonstones like non-stop and trying to get my workers leveled up, and then I'm crafting these a little bit. I've finished 10 of them so far. I kind of want to sell these for 800k each, but we'll see what market does. Market has been absolutely trash lately, like so bad. But if we can get some decent deals in market, then we'll sell through a bunch of stock. Like 832 times 800k obviously is like 600 something million, so I want to be selling those, but I want to wait till price goes up. These I'm hoping are still going to get to 200k each, but I don't know. That's another 100 mil. So there's a few things that I'm waiting on to sell. Lots of chests that I'm waiting, or keys that I'm waiting on to switch over. So essentially, when I hit my goal for King's Caprice, do I want this? We'll wait. So essentially, when I hit my goal for King's Caprice in terms of favor, then I'll be switching up to max energy, and all of my slots will be used for switching keys to chests to make money, and then will probably be used to make ascension shards. And then after that, will be used probably just to be making money if I can find some things that I can make money doing fusion, and then just be mastering these other two blueprints, and otherwise just cooking towards finishing off this last 10 billion type of thing. So what's up, Kairika? Good to see you, man. All right, thanks, Ronan. Thanks for hanging out, man. That's awesome. Why can't I find Luna Tower? You should be able to see it. I heard that Soul has to get to like level 3 or level 5 before Luna will even show up. Like you need to level her up a little bit before the other one will even show. So I think that's the first thing. You can find it through other means though, hey? Oh, Dennis, I missed your I didn't have these on. Thanks, Dennis, for the sub, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Um, yeah, you can find the other Moondragon through different means. So if you go into the fusion menu, you go to these. These are all your full moon recipes. Because it's not a full moon, if you click on one, it'll come up with the second worker. So you can purchase her through this menu or look at her through this menu. You don't have to go through the other menu or wait till your Sandra's level 5 or whatever. You can do it a different way. Good to see you, Kyrico, as always. Really? It can cause bugs? That's how I bought it, like, immediately. Oh, if you're not buying. I see what you're saying. I gotcha. Tonight was the first time I bought any Christmas presents this year. Feels good, though. All right, so what I was saying earlier about what I'm planning on making. So, essentially, I saw this picture of, like, basically like a board that you put a bunch of stuff on that kids can play with. Like, you know how babies can be really interested in like switches or keys or whatever, like just something physical that they can play with, and it's just an interesting thing for them to play with, right? And so for my daughter, I I'm gonna use like a leftover piece of MDF from my desk that I built, and then I'm gonna put on a bunch of different things on this board that she can then play with. So I got different like types of light switches and those things that sit behind the doors with the spring on them, and then like different like rings that you can play with, and like hooks with like things hanging from them, and different like Velcro things and magnet things, like all sorts of different things. So it'll be basically like a kid's like play board type of thing, and I'm gonna make it for Christmas. So I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be a pretty fun project. Very excited. Dude, Kyrico, that's awesome, man. You guys have been cruising, hey? Your guild lately? That's awesome. Good for you guys. Top 100 for KC. I feel like an event like this for King's Caprice really shows like how invested a guild is. Like if you can hit top 100 in terms of like active playing guilds that are working together towards a goal, like that's huge. That says shows so much about like your guild as a whole working together. It's so awesome. 976. Man, working this low energy, basically like all the customers that come in, you're just using that energy to rush craft so that you can keep crafting. Like it seems like that's pretty much all that it is. Especially when I guess you're only discounting tier ones, but it's pretty painful sometimes. I just want to get to that 400k so that we can switch over and do some different things. Because if I have less than 10 billion gold to go and I've got like over a billion sitting there in items to, or not items, in components to sell through, but I'm just waiting on that. And then I also have like 500 million in keys that I can switch to chests and sell. Like there's a lot that I can do. And if I'm selling through items and questing, and I have like 10 feathers now, so that's another billion. So I feel like it's all coming together in terms of like everything working together for me to make my last 9 billion or whatever. It's just a matter of me playing enough and like getting through these last couple of goals to be able to go after it. But if I put enough time into it, then we'll make it happen. It'll be good. Scotty, you guys are ranked 53, bro? That's crazy. Oh, I guess it's guild net worth. Yeah, that's what I want to see. That can't be right. Scotty, where are you? Oh, guys, amazing news. Check this out. So for the longest time, I've been out of Jones. And so when we were in town today, we were shopping for different gifts and stuff. I had a bunch of stops. Oh, yeah. I got a brand new case of Jones. So excited. Now we're stocked to keep streaming. 54. No, it feels good though, so I'm not gonna lie. It feels real good. I was I was jonesing for a Jones, but now I'm going to get a Jones so that I'm jonesing to prevent myself from jonesing for a Jones. Obviously, that makes a lot more sense to you. Land of the Lost. What are you talking about? Leaderboards? You aren't 54th. Where are you? Am I crazy right now? Hold up. Searching guilds. There we go. Land of Tacos. Is it case sensitive? Oh, 54th in the event. Okay, that makes more sense. I was in the wrong section, bro. Okay, we've done it. We figured out we did it. Dude, Scotty, you're guild master, bro? I had no idea. Dude, that's awesome. What's up, Hypno? Good to see you, man. I had no idea. That's so sweet. Man, you guys are killing it. That's awesome. Green headphone. What's up, man? Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you as always. Ace, how much longer on cooldown, man? Did you guys reduce it to an hour already, or are you going to do that? I know you mentioned that you're planning on it, but I didn't know if it was past tense or not. My guild said that they're planning on changing or upgrading the timer for like guild choice cooldown so that we don't have to wait 2 hours or whatever it is. So it's down to an hour, which will be super nice. I haven't even looked. Yeah, I don't have that either. I usually have like maybe a third of the items that they're asking for because I have all the chest items and like all the um velocity of gold items, those sorts of things. But any of like the pack items, I only have like 3 of them type thing. So usually, usually I don't have what they're asking for. Oh, we can move it now, Hypno. I finished the building that we're on right now, so we can move it anytime. Whenever you guys are ready. Whichever one has the biggest number. Oil or Weaver Mill? Either way. I haven't actually gone through all of the buildings recently to make sure that I have 936 in all of them. This is just what I had written down previously, so I might be wrong. Okay, cool. 14 minutes. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. So we'll make that happen when we can. I think a good goal for all the Caprice items is that you can master them, and now is the best time to craft them, because usually golden artifacts will go up to be like 200k or not even any available. So now if they're sitting at 100k, I think now is definitely the best time for you to be able to master stuff like that if that's like a goal that you have on the account. That was definitely one of mine going up, is just mastering every item that I could as I went, and now I've got every single one mastered. It feels pretty good. What's up, Jackson Kennedy? Good to see you, man. As always, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So how much do we have left for this? We have got, oh, that's only like 3k. Okay, cool. We can probably finish some quests or some of these right away and then just get it done. If we get a multi-craft, it's done like immediately, I think, because these are like 2k each or something, right? Something like that. Yeah, Green, I do remember that. You were like brand new last week. Where are you at now? Yeah, let's see what staff is. 1909. We're so close. Super close. We'll wait for this one too. Nice, man. That's awesome. 19 or 20. Good for you, man. That's huge progress. I still need to request my market ban for my new account. I should do that sooner than later so that I can make sure that everything's like working properly before we start it. Yeah, Chris, I'm late today. I know, man. Moonlight, welcome back. Me and my wife were Christmas shopping for the kids. We drove into the city today and did some shopping, and I knew we weren't going to be back in time, so I scheduled the stream a little bit later. I knew that I was going to be late today, so yeah, yeah. But we picked up some stuff and all good. It was good to spend some time together, so no worries. All right, let's get this done. No, I thought that was going to do it. Come on, really? No, what did I just do? All right, that should do it. uh, yeah, I'm gonna ask them for a hard ban because then like if you can see on my account physically like I have a market ban, nobody can say that I cheated, that I didn't do it or whatever, right? Like you can see straight up there is no possible way that I ever access market one time. So yeah, I'm gonna go out of my way and ask for a ban from market on the new account. Oh, I wasn't 3K away. I was 14K away. Okay, all good. Oops. No problem. Oh yeah. Green don't well, you don't have to worry about Lux stuff yet. Like you're because Lux blueprints are so or Lux what am I trying to say? Golden artifacts are so expensive. At your low level, don't worry about it. Your best bet is to sell golden artifacts in market for 200k each when they get up to that price. Make money and just get up in the game before you worry about that kind of stuff. And then like when you're further in the game, then worry about mastering those sort of things. But yeah, at a low level, definitely take the 200k each that you can from the event. That's gonna like skyrocket your gold faster than anything else, for sure. A says he'll still accuse me of using market somehow. Oh, you think I'm like colluding with Kabam and being like, okay, so today I want you to take me off the ban so I can use it and then put me back on it before I stream. Oh, could you imagine? So bad. Yeah, tough running into town. It takes so long, man. It is so annoying. I hate wearing masks and stuff. Hate it. But gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Man, I'm actually like manually going through and getting 1600 energy like one item at a time so that I can surcharge tier 10s and still not lose any items. It's so painful though. Yeah, I would say if you're below like level 50 even, it would be much more advisable to sell your golden artifacts for 200k a piece. It's just going to get you ahead in the game so much more than you just crafting those items yourself now. I think it makes a lot of sense. Oh, of course for me, I'm not going to be able to do that, so I'm going to have to get my own golden artifacts and use them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. 4K gems, man. That's the biggest one. That's your first big gem drop. It's going to feel so good when it's done, though, man. It's going to feel so nice. All right, what to do, what to do. Good night, Myla. Do you guys agree with my thought on what the new meta is going to be? Like for super late game players? So basically, my sentiment was I think ultimate end game players are going to be sitting at max energy, surcharging tier 9, tier 10 constantly, and using all of their crafting slots for profitable fusions. That's what I think is going to happen. I don't know if it's true or not, but I think that there's some things we can figure out that are going to be profitable for fusing. Like, think about this. If you go here, maybe that's not it. Yeah. So, like, these right now are 13K each. So, you could probably get 9 for like close to 100K. These are getting close to like 600K each. So, making three of these is 700K, and you get three chiseled runestones from that. So, that's 1.5 mil. So essentially, from each one of these that you do, you're making 600K. And I know you can't rush it with energy, but 54 of them, like 54 minutes. So let's say once an hour, you can make 12 of them. That's 10 mil an hour that you don't have to do anything. You don't have to look at it. You don't have to think about it. So instead of you sitting there with your crafting slots doing nothing, just from using that one recipe alone, endgame players are now able to make an extra 10 mil an hour across the board. It's like an extra 100 mil a day, essentially, just because fusion is a thing. So, but I don't think that those runestones are going to be that cheap all the time. But I really do think that that's going to be the new meta for endgame players. I'd love to get your guys' thoughts though, but I think that that might be it. How do you farm soon? Sundra's XP. Two things. I craft, like for me, I craft greater moonstones, which give 333 XP to Sundra every craft. And then also for quite a while there, I was just going to fusion and I would have like just like green tier 5 items and I was just crafting them and they would take like 10 minutes or whatever and it was like a decent dump of XP. And I would just only be crafting the ones that only took one of the middle moonstone and it was like 900 XP per moonstone. So it was actually like pretty cheap XP. And I just did that for like a day and then or 2 days and then I had her high enough level. Like that's pretty much it. It was super easy. And then since then I've just been making ascension shards all day. It's been great. Oh yeah, Moondra is Greater Moonstone. You're right. I was just thinking me for XP wise, but yeah, for other people, I think honestly the best XP per moonstone that we found was 900 XP per moonstone, and it was from crafting or from using this Moondra's Tabard. So this one to combine them only takes one of the middle moonstone. You get 900 XP each. So I was just using this and just grinding XP, and it worked out really well. Yeah, you're gonna have to buy things from market to fuse, unless you want to craft them yourself. But buying them from market, you're gonna lose a bit of gold. But I think that's the most effective way to be grinding XP right now. Okay. Should you save RQ? I'm not sure what you mean. Not sure. I guess I should have posted the stream on um, Discord and stuff like that. I just didn't think of it. I've just been doing things so quick tonight. Let me just do that real quick here. One sec. There we go. Perfect. Can I show what ingredients it takes to make shards? Yeah, for sure. So We go here. So it takes one blue or better tier 8 item, and then 10 research scrolls and 5 of these. So essentially it's like 3 million worth of the moon shards. And these items have been going for like 2 mil average. So it's essentially 5 mil for 2 shards. So it's like 2.5 mil a shard right now. So it is really expensive to make them. 2.5 mil a shard is average though, which is a little bit rough. I mean, for those of us who have the money and we really want shards, then it's well worth it, but it is pretty expensive. For 2 of them, for 2, yeah. So it's a 10-to-2 ratio from research scrolls to shards. 10-to-2. Which, I mean, isn't that bad. We were expecting, like, 10-to-1 type of thing, so it's a lot better than we originally had expected. I think it's pretty good. Green headphones, do you make content for Shop Titan stuff? I haven't actually looked up your channel or anything, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, for lower level players, it's like insanely expensive, but can I explain Caprice? Yeah, for sure. Um, oh, okay, cool. Sweet. That's cool, Green. So Caprice basically is a week-long event, obviously. King's gonna ask for multiple different types of items. This third item, or this single item, is always going to be either a pack item or a chest item or like an event item. Like it's never just going to be a normal item. You have to have earned it some way, whether it be spending money or otherwise. But this item is always going to be either one of these three. It's either a gun or a staff or a spell, right? Like it's always going to be in the categories. These 3 categories can have timers anywhere from 1 hour to 3 hours. It could be 2 hours as well. And so during those 3 hours or 2 hours or 1 hour, the king is asking you to craft these 3. The item just has to be started within this time. It doesn't have to be finished. So as soon as you start it, you're good to go. Don't worry about finishing it on time or whatever. So you need to start items within this timer. When you craft those items, you gain favor. When you get favor, then you earn. So here's my guild favor. We have 11.7 million. This is everybody who's obviously played it. And then there's rewards for it. So let's say your guild has earned 8 million. It'll unlock this. There's a certain amount that you need to have earned personally. So I need to have earned 400,000 personally to claim the last reward. Until I've done that personally, I'm not allowed to claim it. Like this, I can't claim this until I've got 360k myself, which I don't have yet. And then once you've claimed all these, you can get what's called antiques, which is these, or what's it called? Antique coins or something. Anyway, and then there's this shop that resets once every 24 hours, so it'll reset 6 times total, or 7 like total amounts of 4, or you can re-roll it to pay for more. And all of the things that are going to show up in here are things that were in the game 6 months ago or longer. So all of these things have been in the game for at least 6 months. So they're not like the newest best items in the game, but some really solid ones. And so you're able to use your tokens on buying like old things from the game. And that's pretty much it. Of course, there's a lot of other rewards that you can get as well. When it comes to crafting, if you go to craft, there's recent, there's bookmarks. You can obviously go through all these, but you can also go to Caprices. And this menu will show you everything that the king is currently asking for. So it'll show every gun, it'll show every staff, and it'll show every spell that I have personally available that I can craft. And then I can go through here and see which ones that I want to be crafting. The ones at the far left, or on mobile, I guess it is it far top. Anyway, the ones at the side here, those are going to be the ones that are always worth the most favor. The higher the tier, the more obviously demanding that the blueprint is, the more favor that it's going to give, so that you can obviously progress faster. So that's pretty much the entirety of the event in a nutshell. Boom. Hmm. Yeah, I think tonight's gonna be super chill. I'm not feeling like crazy energized. It's been a long week, but it'll be a good night just chilling out playing. Nice, Moon. Congrats, man. Yeah, that's true, Jackson, for sure. Like that's one of the interesting things that we thought originally was like, man, you can make like loot bugles and stuff from scratch. Like this is gonna be nuts. But really, you're just combining worse loot bugles to create better ones, right? So you're not really like creating entire items from nothing. Like I can't just make a feather out of the blue. I need to have 10 stamina drinks and 5 repair kits and you know what I mean? Like these things are going to come from chests or quests or whatever. You're going to get those from something else. So, yeah, it's definitely not just make anything from scratch. What's up, Bill? My little brother. Yo, his new video came out today, y'all. You got to check it out. Good to see you, bro. Your work? Oh, episode 2 is out. Let's go. Good to see you, buddy. Yes, I know some of you have seen it, but then he hit it after. So funny, man. That day was hilarious, actually. So many hiccups and stuff, but it was awesome. So funny. Bill is the best. Love that dude. That was such a good day, man. So funny. That would have been awesome if that happened when Bill was actually over at my house. That would have been so funny. All right. I think it should be time to move Sigil now, is it? Can we move it? Oh, man. How do you make a super skill dice when you're still in Delta Tower and can't get the skill 1 dice? Whatever's on the screen, bro. Oil or Weaver. Let's go with the big boys first. Oil or Weaver, I'm happy with. Let's do that. Yeah, I know. What I can't. Like literally I don't have any of the lower dice, so there's nothing that I can do. I can't make any of the other dice. It's actually quite funny. I would say level up all your furniture to level 7. There's not going to be a bigger difference from level 10 to 11 than 6 to 7, like maybe a couple, but it's going to be much more time sensitive and like cost effective to do it like one level at a time. But definitely prioritize your counter to level 11 first, because when you get your counter to 11, then you get more customers coming in and more customers can stand at your counter. So that's probably like your biggest priority in terms of upgrading if you're already thinking about going to 11. And then once that's done, then I would think about what you want to do next. But yeah, I think everything to level 7 first before you think about 11 makes a lot more sense. And then it takes up less room in your shop and stuff too. I think it's good. Come on. Switch. Beauty. Thanks, Ace. Appreciate that, man. Let's go invest 2 billion gold, shall we? All right, oil press. Let's go. All right. 853. I just want to make sure I don't mess this up. So let's go 936 minus 853. It's been a long week, guys. I don't want to do this thing wrong. 83. 47 plus 36. 83. All right, cool. 83 ticks. I wrote down that this was 1.66 billion. Is that right? I don't know. 936, baby. Let's go. Done. Done and done. All right, sweet. Thank you, Ace. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. Oil is completed. Oil is done. Oh, I hadn't written in. Okay, I see what I did. My calculations were off in how I did it in my spreadsheet. So let me just fix this here. Sorry, guys. 1.16 plus 1.66 plus 784 is equal to 3.6 billion on the dot. Times 0.9 because I get a 10% discount. So I actually need 3.24 left. Plus 9.36. So I got 12.6 billion to go. Let's do it. That makes a lot more sense. That's why I was confused earlier because my calculation was wrong in my spreadsheet with how I did it. This does not show up against this background at all. Let's go. And that doesn't show up there. Oh my goodness. We're falling apart over here. I'll make sure there's a shadow behind it next time. But anyway, we got 12.6 billion to go. And I'm at 3.89 here. So that means we've only got less than 9 billion to go, boys. Let's go. And we're done the account. That is insane. We're getting so close. Thanks for switching that for me, Ace. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. Shank you, shank you. This guild is honestly, guys, it's freaking amazing. These guys are like so awesome. Love it. Love it, love it. Sweet. Robin, is in respect to your energy, is there an equation or sweet spot that you keep it at? Like, do you try to keep it where one successful small talk will get you enough energy to surcharge one item? So there's a couple ways to think about that. So when you get a successful small talk, you gain 10% energy, right? But if you fail a small talk, you lose 7% energy. So technically, mathematically, the sweet spot should be 30%. Like you should never, excuse me, wow. You should never be trying to surcharge something that is more than 30% of your total energy, or else when you're trying to small talk, you're going to be losing more energy than you would be gaining if you're successful. So my equation would be take your max energy, multiply it by 30% or 0.3, and that is the most energy that you should be trying to get to surcharge an item. It does absolutely change things if you're able to one-shot, but it's pretty unrealistic because you can't one-shot tier 9s until you hit max energy. So it's not realistic for people to wait until they have max energy to be selling tier 9s. It just doesn't work. And so I would say stick to the 30% rule. And then even let's say you get 2 successful small talks in a row, and then you discount an item like 2 or 3 tiers below what you're trying to sell, and that gives you the extra 10% energy that you need to surcharge what you want to. Like, I think that works out well where it's like 2 small talks, 1 discount, 1 surcharge. 2 small talks, 1 discount, 1 surcharge. And I think that can get you into like a really good rhythm. You can be able to do kind of what you want. It gives you flexibility, and you're not trying to get too much energy comparatively. So I think that's really good. Yeah. If anyone is looking for a big boy guild and thinks they're ready for a challenge, and wants to replace me, let me know or let Ace know. And we're definitely looking to just get that ready for when I'm ready to switch out so that I'm not waiting, they're not waiting. And it's just kind of a seamless thing. So if you're getting close to in the tens of billions of invest and you're looking for like a top 20 super solid, awesome guys in the guild, definitely let one of us know and we'll try to hook you up. And I can genuinely say that these guys are super solid. They've been so gracious, super nice, very accommodating. They don't push like, you know, against your will type of thing, but they're awesome. They're really cool. So it's a good place to land, in my opinion. Orange Caddy, what's up, man? Yeah, sorry, I was a little bit late to the party today. We were out shopping for Christmas stuff, so. But we're here, all good. 2 hours late, but it's okay. Yeah, tier 9's at 1800. So if you think about that, like tier 9 is between 8 and 900 energy, depending on if you have discounts and if you're using pack items or not and all that kind of stuff. So you're looking at like 50% rather than 30%. So that's why I'm saying like it's probably a little bit choppy at that point because you're a little bit over the recommended number of energy per surcharge. It's definitely still doable, but uh you know what, Ace? Every single guild should be looking for that. That adds more to a guild than anything else possibly could, bro. Let's get real. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh man, I wish I could bring that to a guild. I'll be honest. Oh man, it feels good looking at that 12 billion. 12.6. So I think later on tonight, even if we're still streaming an hour from now, they'll switch it to Weaver for me. We'll knock out 1.66 and then we'll have, well, 11 billion to go. Plus we'll still have a bunch of cash on us. So man, we're getting so close. So what I think I'm gonna do here. So here's something that I say quite often, and I think I gotta live by it. Is you should never have more bins out than you need. Because right now, because I have so many bins out of these different things, I have 4 of each tier 1 bin out. So you see how they're sitting at like 200, 240. I have 800 max. So the top 75% is not being used right now. So I could do the exact same thing that I'm doing right now with 2 bins out instead of 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to design and we're going to take out every extra bin that we don't actually need. And then it'll just be so much cleaner for us surcharging because we can go to from 4,000 energy. I bet you we'll be sitting close to 6,000 energy and not losing out on any productivity with crafting because we're still sitting at a low amount. So let's use up our resources right now. We'll speed up one more craft here really quick, and then we're gonna switch out some furniture, and I'll show you guys what I mean by optimizing as much as you can. Okay, cool. So there's one more. We'll get this guy going. There's one more wood one as well. Actually, we'll do one more. Okay, beauty. One more. So we'll go to design basement. So I've got 4 iron bins out right now. So we're going to put away 2 iron bins. We'll just do them one at a time. Do wood bins next. We've got 4 of them out. We only need 2. So that's 2 wood bins away. We'll do leather next. 1 leather away, 1 leather away. And we've got 4 herb out. And we're going to put 2 of those away. And then we've got 3 of each tier 2 out, which we don't need that much at all. We've got 3 fabric out. We only need 1 fabric out. There's 2 of them away. We've got 3 oil out. We're actually going to put 1 away because we actually have 1 upgrading right now, which I need later on. Not a big deal, but I'm just making a clip with that upgrade. So I'm going to need that out later on. So we're just going to leave that 1 out. And then for ironwood, we've got 3 out. We only need 1. And for trunks, we have way too many of those out as well. We only need 1 out. And then for jewel, we only technically need 1 out, but having 2 out is nicer because then our fills fill more. So let's double check. Then you can go back to furniture here. If you go here, you can see there's 2 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 2 out of 5. That's what I want. 1, 1, 1, 2. So that's what I said. There's 1 extra oil, 2 of each of these. So that's what I want. You can go back here and see how many are out. And you can go back here and fill the basement again. So what were we at? 4,200 energy before? And 11 more. Hold up. So from this point, we're probably going to have to keep an eye on our resources a lot more just because they will max a lot easier. But if I'm playing actively, there's no point in me having more bins out than that because it doesn't help anything if I'm spending them all. So we went from 4,200 to 6,300 with still crafting at the exact same efficiency. So that's what I'm talking about. Now, when we're doing this, we're getting an extra 210 energy on average per small talk, which means we're going to be sailing through stuff way more efficiently. So it is amazing. Sice Dog or Sick Dog, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for hanging out tonight. What do I think of the new update? Man, I love it. It adds so much more to the game. And I think that it's actually creating an entirely new meta for endgame players, which is really sweet, and I'm quite excited to figure that out. And it actually makes it so that all of the items before that were a complete waste in the end game, like I was sitting there with 5,500 research scrolls that I could do absolutely nothing with, and now they're useful. Now there's something that I can do with them. So I feel like it adds so much more to the game where there's not just wasted content once you get past mid game, but you can actually utilize everything in the game. It adds a lot more. There's more things that you can do. There's more flexibility, more ways to make money. The market's not so sticky because there's actually ways to make more chests and stuff like that. So I think it's awesome. I'm super happy about the new update. Yes, if you guys could have Stanley, that is the ideal guild member. Let's get real. All right, so we want to get to, that's the other thing. Tonight we're probably going to get to 400k. That's the goal anyway. We might not quite get there tonight, but we'll try. And then after that, we're probably going to switch out and craft less. But that's the other thing too, is that I still want to get my workers to certain levels. Like I want my Sundra to 31 and I want my Moondra to 28. Why is my market being slow? Please tell me my internet's fine. Is everything fine for you guys? So I still want to be crafting because I still need levels in my workers. So most likely I'm only going to have oil and herbs out, and everything else I'll have put away. So my balance will just look different where my main crafts are going to be ascension shards, chests, and moonstones to get my new workers up. And that's pretty much it. Like my rotation's just going to look completely different than it normally does. Yeah, weird, man. I don't know. My internet just seemed choppy, but it looks good now. Yo, Station Gaming. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm your idol. Well, welcome to the stream, man. It's good to have you. Thanks for hanging out. Well, 144, we have only like 100 storage, so we're going to sell through these. And then once we're done crafting, for the most part, we can sell through the majority of our components as well, which will make things a lot better. Man, this is so frustrating. These were selling for 180k 2 weeks ago, and now they're literally a quarter of the price that they were, or like a third of the price at least. Like, it's so brutal. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be switching all of these keys to chests and selling them for gold. So that's why I'm doing it this way. I'm not opening chests right now because I don't care about getting the shard drops. And I just want the gold, and that's like 1 billion gold worth of keys if I switch it over to chests right now. So that's what I'm going to be doing as soon as we hit 400k favor. Nice. Good stuff. Super smooth. Yes, there we go. We hit our reward. Beautiful. Let's claim those diamonds. Gems. I find it so funny when people call them diamonds. I don't know why. Not a big deal. I'm thinking of changing my channel name to just Rod Mods instead of Rod Mods Gaming. I don't know. Gaming just feel like, of course, it tells people what the channel's about, but it just feels so formalized, you know? Like people have to know that it's a gaming channel, or else they won't understand what it is. Like, I don't know. I kind of want to change it just so it's a little bit cleaner, but not entirely sure. Originally, it was Rob Mods Dash Shop Titans when I first started, but I changed that pretty quickly. So I might end up doing the same thing here, but we'll see what happens. We will see. What? Orange Caddy, congrats, man. He said it just hit max energy. Dude, that's amazing, man. Congratulations. That must feel so good. That's great. Um, I'm going to... I haven't actually looked up what tier 10 prices are right now because I want to see how profitable just straight selling is. Yeah, they're pretty much normal. 50k above base. 60k above base. Okay, so pretty standard. I figured they might be a little bit lower right now, but that's fine. Cool. It's a weird combo. Nice, Chris. I wish I would have like taken pictures of my shop over a period of time when I was like growing in terms of like layout and stuff like that, so that I had like a progression from beginning to end. Because basically when I started streaming, I already had everything fully expanded and was at like probably 7k energy when I first started making videos. So there's not really like a progression to my videos to say this is where I started, this is where I am now, because it's been pretty endgame the whole time. So that's, I think, why I'm so excited for starting like a new series and really focusing on it for a long period of time, because then I can see progression from beginning to end with an account, which I think will be really, really cool to like watch the progression videos over a period of time. I think it'll be pretty sweet. All right, let's open up a Jones, shall we? We haven't had Jones for a while. And my wife went shopping. Got myself a new case. Haven't put it in my fridge yet, but I will. There we go. Let's go. Berry lemonade. Yeah, I'm excited to do that with the Iron Man. It's going to be pretty sweet. Well, the lid today says, many ideals are becoming real. It rhymes, so it must be true. I like it. All right, so I kind of keep an eye down here when they're getting above like the 200 mark. These can go up to about 400, maybe a little bit less than that. And these are getting close to max or max. So I know that I can probably create 2 items now for sure. So that's when I'll start looking over here, surcharge 1 more item, and then start looking to rush like some of my lower energy ones. And then once I've kind of caught up on resources, then I'll go back to looking to surcharge. So that's kind of how I play it when I'm running about this kind of energy, is like I'll make sure that I'm keeping my energy or my resources as low as I can. That's why I was using wood items that's using ether, but that's not normally what wood items use, is it? No, this wood item uses that. So, and I guess they're pretty even right now, but generally if this one uses ether, but I know that wood items will use something else. I guess staffs don't, but usually they will. So then I might just go over here and just create a wood item that uses something else so that I'm not using, you know, all of my ether. It doesn't really matter right now because they're pretty even, but generally I'll try to even it out so that at least they're sitting more evenly. Kind of depends on the situation though too. Like if I'm filling my bins regularly, then it doesn't really matter too much. But let's say I've used like all my ether guild refill things, but I haven't used any of my jewel, then I'll try to spend more jewels than I do ether. I try to keep it even like that. Not that it's a huge deal, but all right, y'all, this is the time in the stream. Cheers with the Jones soda. Yeah, that's good. The only time I ask one time per stream. On the count of three, we're all going to use the dexterity of our fingers together and press like on the video. Currently, there is 0, and there's 30 watching. The goal is half. If half of you will do it, I don't know. Probably nothing major will happen, but I'll feel good. So on the count of three, let's do it together. Press that like button. I'm going to ask one time per stream. That's going to be tradition, and I'll cheers to you. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to say thank you for each one. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. Only the best here. Hey, 12 out of 30. That's almost half. I'll take that any day. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much. That's like a million percent, or I guess infinity percent increase from 0 to 12. So it's pretty dang good. Man, so good. You know what's something I've wanted to figure out? People will still come in while we're looking at these menus, so it doesn't matter. Are there other things other than making chests and making like the rune stones that I talked about? Is there anything else that we could make that would be profitable? So that's what I want to figure out. For example, none of these are like unlimited things that you can just make, because obviously you need keys, or you need dice, or you need stamina drinks. You know what I mean? So these can't just be made out of nothing. These ones can. I could buy a wooden chest for however much gold. I could buy these and then make these, right? But obviously those aren't what I'm talking about. These are what I'm thinking, because these are expensive. So one of these chests is like 200k right now. 2 of these would be like 1.2 mil. So this would be what, 1.4 mil, and 25 of those at 150k. So let's say 25 of those at 150,000. 3.75 mil. And this would cost me 1.4. So if each time I transfer these over, that can't be right. That's not 3.75 mil. 150k times 25. 3.75 mil. So there you go. Each time I do this ghastly pendant, I'm making 2 million. So if I did that, and that one takes an hour 48 minutes times 12 slots, I'm making 45 mil every 2 hours by making those with current market prices. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I really do think that it's gonna change, where endgame players are gonna sit there with max energy and fuse things all of the time and make crazy amounts of gold just by choosing the right things. Before, we were saying 1 hour to make a couple 100k each or whatever. So what other things could we make? These are not worth it because the chests are super expensive, and these are cheap right now. Chiseled, I think, are expensive. It's going to cost you 100k to buy 9 of those. One of these is 600k, so it's 700k to make 1.5 mil, and these take 54 minutes for me right now. So those are super profitable as well. Oh, and 2 dislikes? Let's go. I'll take that any day. So good. All right, so what else is there? Obviously, the other runestones are really expensive, like the lowest quality ones. So making this, you're going to be losing a ton. The other moonstones are still super expensive. We don't know what those are going to land on price-wise. So I think that's it for here. Keys into chests, I think, is good because you can get 20 mil for 1 sunken key right now. I do want to look at other options in terms of things that you can buy from the market and then fuse together. So here's the first one I was thinking of. This is just my first idea. We'll do a little bit of research. So we're thinking these superior tier 10. Nope. What? No. What? Tier 9. That's what I want. I was so confused. Okay, there we go. Wow, dude. What the heck? Somebody somebody beat me to this. These were sitting at 1 mil 2 days ago. They're triple the price now. Why? Because people were buying these for 1 mil, combining 4 of them and selling them for 10 mil. So every single fusion of these was so much. But now, in order to buy 5 of these, it would cost you 15 mil and you could only sell it for 10 mil. Is that not crazy? So if these were still at 1 million, buy 5 of them for 5 mil, fuse them, and these, the blue ones, let's go to blue, or flawless if you will. Why are these so cheap right now? I've never seen those that cheap before. They're always at 10 mil. Or no, I bought the wrong ones. I'm so dumb. That's fine. I was like, these shouldn't be that cheap. Okay, so these will sell for 10 mil instantly. So that's what I'm saying. I could have made 5 mil per fusion. So I'm thinking that down the road, I'll just use those ones that I just bought for another purpose. It's all good. I'll just, yeah, I'll just lock them and use them for something else. But that's what I'm thinking. Like, there's got to be a lot of different things in the market that you can be fusing that you're going to make crazy money. Let's look at, like, what else can we look at? I'm thinking flawless to epic. And, like, gem-wise, what can you make? Like, what's a decent item right now? Let's go to boots. Flawless and epic. Tier 10s. Because new ones just came out, didn't they? Okay, that won't work. So let's say these, for example. You could buy 5 of them for 20 million and sell it for 46 gems. That's terrible. Nope, that won't work. I'm trying to think of items that's actually a possibility, though, is switching. Let's try this. Because if the epic is still really expensive, like for this, 4 mil times 5 is 20 mil, so that's not quite worth it. I'm just trying to think of options that you have to combine 5 lower tiered items to get one higher quality item. I don't know, man. There's got to be options out there, though. There's got to be. If you guys can think of any, let me know, because I want to make a video on it soon. And I want to really, like, think about it for people who have close to max energy and want to really optimize how much money that they're able to make, especially when they're not crafting anything, but they can be using their crafting slots to be making money, even if it's super AFK. Like, why not make free money, right? All right, that's fine. Because I was actually doing that before and thinking, like, man, I'm wasting so much time by not crafting anything. What can I do? And then a bunch of ideas were coming to mind, like, okay, you could have, like, here's what I was doing. Here's an example. So I would have, like, these boots and just have, like, 2 bins out, or even find a different one that I only needed to have 1 bin out. Sit at 7,900 energy instead of 8,100. And then be crafting these, and each green one that I craft, I'm making 2 gems, right? Because it's necessary in one of the blueprints to have rare ones. So I'm thinking, man, instead of me wasting this much time not crafting anything, I can just be like mass crafting low tier stuff that I can get multi-crafts, and I have like quality chance and all that stuff. Craft like a ton of greens or better, and just be making a couple gems a pop. And then even like transferring those gems into gold or whatever, like obviously I'm making a lot more than I would otherwise. So I was trying to think of those options, like how do I utilize this bit of the game that I'm not even touching because I'm not crafting. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, man, I can just use crafting slots using fusion to make money in different ways. I just got to figure out what those ways are going to be and how to utilize that. So I'm going to try to figure it out over a period of time. We'll see. What time? I wish I could see the time on the on the sigil. That'd be so nice, because then I would know when I need to bother you, but I should have looked what time it was for me when I actually invested. That would have made a lot more sense, but I was not paying any attention. My bad. What's up, Chun-Li? Gold to gem ratio. Seriously, dude, like 500,000 per gem right now. It's so painful, man. Like, it's so hard to get gems nowadays. Unless you're willing to pay so much gold for it. Gems are so expensive. Like, literally 500,000 a gem is normal now. And it, like, when I first started playing the game, it was like 25, 30K a gem. It's so crazy. Yeah, you're right, Kyrico. You're right. Like, as soon as I make a video about it, I'm gonna ruin it for everyone. So we could just not make a video for it, profit on it for weeks, and then I'll release it later. We could do that for sure. Let's just have some convo now, though. You know what I'm saying? What? It really tells me the time? Okay, where do I actually want it? I want it on Weaver Mill. No, I can't see it. Come on. Yeah, orange. But think about it. Back then, the highest tier that you could sell was tier 7. So really, it's not like you could make millions and millions. Like when I hit my 1G the first time, that was like a massive accomplishment. Like I was one of the only people that I knew in game who had ever got to 1 billion gold. Like it was huge. And now, who cares? You know, you can make 1 billion in a day if you really try hard and you have feathers. So the game's just different now. But yeah, back in the day, man, you could absolutely make not like a fraction, but you could transfer over 25K per gem easily, man. It's crazy. Yeah, just for officers. I figured a GM like yourself would be a little big headed, though. It's okay. It's okay. It's not a big deal. As Hypno talks, I'm like, dang it. Footed mouth moment right there. Yeah, I just like making videos on different aspects of the game and how to optimize stuff. And it's interesting to me too. So it's definitely something that I've wanted to look into for a while anyway. So, all right. Let us rush. Something? Nothing? Are you kidding me? I have nothing I can rush with this much energy. All right, that's fine. There we go. Inflation, man, for real. And new tiers of items, I guess. But yeah, we'll go with inflation. It's okay, Scotty. No problem, man. Us peasants completely understand. You're just too high up there for us to know. Yeah, you're right, Kyrico. Like the people who have max energy who aren't crafting anyway, obviously they're going to be looking for ways to do this. It's just the more that I get it out there and mainstream it, then, I mean, they might hate me for it, but I'm okay with it. I should really make my shop more Christmassy, I think, like with wallpapers and stuff like that. I just haven't done it. I probably should though. This is still pretty like dark and cool and Halloweeny. Guy low key flexing on us like, "Oh yeah, sorry man, I forgot it. I've been a GM since day one. Not a big deal or anything, but you peasants wouldn't understand." This guy, I tell you. Is there a good site to buy? Are you asking about like non-legal gold? Dude, they pretty much took out like everything. Scotty, you're the man, bro. Donation to the peasants. Dude, that is hilarious. Yeah, for real. No, dude, like there's no way really to transfer gold anymore. They took all that stuff out of the game recently, where they basically made it so that you can't transfer over gold. Like people used to be able to do it where they would put up like this obscure item with all these random enchants on it that nobody's ever gonna list other than that for like a stupid high price, and somebody would buy it and they would use that to transfer gold. They took that out of the game. They've taken out like everything that you could do, in my opinion. Like even with guild helps and stuff like that, like you can't even have somebody join your guild and rush your upgrades right away. They have to be in your guild for probably 2 or 3 weeks to get the friendship level up to rush stuff. Like you can't even do it anymore, even if you wanted to. And yeah, you're gonna get banned. And I mean, honestly, I'm the worst person to ask possibly for how to do real world stuff, because I wasn't even pay to play until I hit level 80, and I love the grind and doing it properly. So I'm the worst guy to ask, man. The worst guy. Or follow Kairiko's website and see what you can find. 100 bucks can get you 8.25 billion. Let's see. 18,000 gems. Yeah, essentially 9 billion gold. Yeah, seems good. That is correct. Oh no. I honestly, dude, I don't think that this game's pay to win at all. Unless you're talking about just how difficult it is for like the average player to get gems from market, just because the game's progressing and it's more difficult to do so, and gems are harder to come by. Like I guess that makes sense, but not in terms of like you can't enjoy the game or have fun and progress at all until you know you spend a bunch of money. I don't think that that's true. Pay to chase the leaderboard now. That's what we're talking about. That is truth. But not much you could do about that, right? Not much you could do. Where we at? Thanks for the dono, Scotty. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I mean, paid workers in this game really do add just like more of the game. Like you can do more, you can enjoy more, you can craft more different items. Like it definitely adds to the player experience a lot. I wouldn't say it's like make or break by any means, but I mean maybe royal simply because of repairing gear, but other than that, I don't think so. What's my best drops from the sisters? I got 5 flawless tier 9 runes. Dude, that's awesome. I saw somebody posting guild chat earlier, 5 legendaries, I think. Something, I was like, what? I haven't got anything good yet. Nothing good yet. I got like 5 greens the other day, and they weren't even good ones. Like, yeah, I haven't got anything amazing yet, but I've seen some crazy stuff. Could you imagine getting 5 legendaries for that cheap? Like, oh my god. Especially if they're ones that are like best in slot for multiple hundreds of gems each. Like, oh my goodness. That's so nuts. That's a Christmas present if I've ever seen one. Let's go. Manny, what's up? Welcome to chat, man. Thanks for hanging out. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Hypno said 26 minutes. Okay, cool. Sweet, sweet. 26 minutes and we'll drop another 1.6 Gs. Let's go. 5 legendary mountain magnets. That's like one of the best drops in the game, dude. That would be insane. I can't imagine that. I've only ever crafted 2 of them. I can't imagine getting a drop like that. Oh my gosh. I hope so, man. On the first day of tier 10, I had a NPC come in and sell me a tier 10 legendary. If you guys weren't there for that, it was my RNG on tier 10 drop day when I did that marathon stream with Dana was actually ridiculous. Like that was probably one of my craziest RNG days I've ever had in a game. It was nuts. I double crafted a legendary. I got sold a legendary. I got 5 ascension shard drops in a row, which the chances of that are minuscule compared to what the actual drop rate is for them. Like that day was insane. Yeah, I haven't got a legendary offer for quite a while. Miles in bed? Miles in bed? Nice. The kiddos are in bed. Nice, nice. It's always a good feeling. All right, we got one more wood to go. All right, let's see where we're at in terms of favor. I don't think we're getting too close yet, but we need 400k. We're at 369. 31k to go. Not bad. Not bad. And we're getting like 2k per item. It's only like 15 more items and then we're done. Let's go. Yeah, I've fused shards. I've done about 40 shards total that I've gotten, I think. Something like that. I'm at 600 and I've got 4.9k left to go. So I can make just under 1,000 more. So we'll have like 1590 something. Yeah. Fusion here. So keep in mind, both workers. Hold up. Maybe it's not both workers. Maybe it's just the one worker. Yeah, okay, so it's just Sandra, but the higher level Sandra that you have, the faster your fusion's gonna go. So my Sandra is level 28, like you guys just saw. So she increases by 40%, but once she's up to like level 37, it'll be 54%. So it's gonna go a lot faster than it is right now. So just keep that in mind. It will be faster than this sooner than later. But 1 hour 48 minutes at the moment. So it'll probably be closer to like an hour and a half or so. Hour 48. So yeah, I can make like 24 shards every hour and 45 minutes, which is pretty sweet. Although it does cost quite a bit of gold to get everything that you need for that. Holy Backfire City. Let's go. Give me something. What's better for a player that has around 3k energy? To buy lots of furniture and level them up slowly, or buy one furniture at a time and max them before buying the next one? So Papa, I think, in my opinion, it would be get rid of as many bins as you possibly can so that you at least have the most furniture slots available. If you're talking like you have a max shop, but you don't want to like unlock your furniture slot, like you're waiting for like 73, 74, 75, etc. So I'm not sure exactly what you're asking about. So you're saying you have 3k energy. So it's probably like get rid of as many bins as you can so you only have like 2 or 3 of each tier 1, 1 or 2 of each tier 2 type of thing, and then however many tier 3 that you want. And then everything else should be racks. everything else. And then I would say get them like all to level 10, all to level 11, all to level 12, because the energy that you're gaining from like level to 14 to 15 is not a huge difference between like 10 to 11 or whatever. So cost effective, time effective, gem effective is just to get everything to like level 11 at the same time, 12 at the same time, and just go one level at a time with all of your stuff. And then just kind of go from there. And then eventually you're going to want to be switching out bins and putting in more racks. But just having like a proper balance between racks and bins is going to be the most important thing for you to get ahead. Slacker, get out of here. Lots and level early. Yeah. Level evenly for sure. How much am I going to sell my account for? How do I say not for sale? Not for sale, but and I'm so proud of this account. And honestly, I think still like whatever guild I'm in, I'm still gonna play weekend events. We'll probably still stream this every once in a while on Friday nights and like still do King's Caprice with people or like Lost City and still contribute to the guild as a whole. So I'm not just dragging them down by missing out on a slot, but like trying to legitimately help them in their guild and just like have fun with people. It won't be an account that I'm playing on my phone. It won't be an account that I play actively. It'll be like my Friday night fun event account, and then I'll be grinding my other account all the rest of the time. So it's not like I'm never going to touch this account again. I absolutely am still going to play it every once in a while. It just won't be like my main focus anymore. Just going to look different. Those shards. Yeah, it'll be nice to be up to 1600 again. That'll be pretty sweet. Really don't think there's anything major I want to spend them on, though. And I think me, like, enjoying the YouTube channel, being part of the community, being part of the content creator program, getting benefits like beta and features and all that stuff is substantially more important to me than making a bit of money from selling an account. I don't know. Yeah, Ken, that's a visual bug, man. It's so annoying. If you, so here's an example. If you, let's say I put something I can put all of. So we're going to go Chronos Crystal, okay? So we've got 50 of them. If I put all 50 out for 2 gems, and then I go back to my inventory, it's still going to show that there's 50 of them. So there's Chronos Crystals, it still shows 50, but they're not there. They're in the auction house. So let's cancel. Now they're back in my inventory. If I do this and I only put in 49 of them, and I go to my inventory, it shows 1. So I don't know why that happens, but it still shows the proper amount as long as you haven't used all of them. But then often, like let's say I use all, like I sell all of my shells, so it says that I have an amount, but I actually have 0, and then I start a quest, it'll disconnect me and reset my thing so that it displays properly. So it's a visual bug, but it's also a play bug where it won't let me actually do what I'm trying to do because something's bugged in their side of the system and it won't allow me to do it in case I'm trying to bug them type thing. Like it's really weird. But anyway, yeah. Have Bill write not for sale on your front lawn. That's actually a good idea. Bro, I should write NFS on the front lawn. That is such a good idea, bro. That's a nice shop you got there. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, we can do NFS for there for sure. Plants, rugs, banners. Rugs don't do anything, but furniture and things that are like standing above ground do. So people will walk up to like this couch, say, "Hey, nice couch, bro," and then give me like 10 or 11 energy. And that'll happen all the time. So having about 3 pieces of furniture is all that you need to get the most amount of energy possible from each person walking in. So just have 3 pieces that are available. They can walk up and say, "Hey, nice bookshelf, nice clock, whatever," and they'll do that all the time. So yeah, just having a couple things. That's pretty much it. Random guy. Honestly, man, I did not know how this game worked from the start. It's just been me figuring out, optimizing, playing a lot for the last year and a half. So don't worry, man. It's all good. You figure it out as you go. Enjoy it. It's a journey. I probably just put in a lot more hours into this game than the vast majority of people. So nice couch, bro. Thanks, my guy. All right, NFS. Let's do this. Very important. Oh, these don't show up in the snow very well, but when it's night, I guess it will. Yo, this is going to be a wide N. I think we need to switch this up. Man, this snow is so stinking bright, man. It hurts my eyes. I'm going to wait till nighttime to do this. It's too bright. We'll do that later. Holy moly. Good night, Ken. Thanks for chatting, man. I'll talk to you later. That's awesome, Israel, man. Welcome to the game. That's really cool. I'm glad that some of my stuff was able to help you out, man. That's sweet. I mean, that was really the goal from the start of making a YouTube account, was literally just me making videos to help other people progress in this game and learn from the things that I was doing. So it's still serving its purpose, which I cannot complain about. That's pretty sweet. No, it doesn't give you more energy, Chunli. It's just one. I've never found a difference anyways. I may be wrong, but I don't think so. It'd be funny if I was wrong. But I honestly don't know. I feel like it's always like 10, 11, 12 energy type of thing. And there's so many different people than usual chatting tonight. Like, it's awesome. There's so many people that usually aren't in here. I mean, maybe it's just the later stream time or something, but that's so cool. Loving it, man. And also, oh, there's the king. Probably going to choose something super cheap. Also, it doesn't matter if you have anything outside. No one can look at anything outside and like say, hey, nice bench, bro, and then give you energy. Come on. Give me something. What is it? All right, that's not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, we're pretty close to another wood. Um, all right, good stuff. I actually had a chance last night to sit down and do a bit of recording. I haven't actually sat down to like record anything other than all the work that I put into the premiere video for the beta in probably like 2 weeks maybe. So last night I finally had a chance to sit down and do some recording, and I made 2 videos last night, edited them, uploaded them, and they come out, one on Sunday, one on Tuesday. So actually excited because it's been a while since I've just had like something somewhat consistent in terms of content. So yeah, I'm excited about that actually. It seems like it's been too long since I've just had um solid videos coming out. So all right, let's fix this. I see some chat, but I just want to fix this. Too close. That looks weird. think we're going to need to go one more down. This doesn't look weird. Yeah, we're going to have to. All right. The end then looks weird, but that's okay. We can make this extra long to compensate. All right, that looks good. I'm happy with that. Now, how many across is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. So I'm probably going to try to make this one 6 across as well. Okay. And then I think I should still have all of my other outdoor stuff. No, do we not have any more? Oh, we've got tons. Okay, we're good. Confirm. We just need to be able to find these quickly now. Oh, there's not an easy way to do this. It's gonna be one at a time. All right, this might be a little bit painful, boys. I'm sorry, but we need to make sure everybody knows this ain't for sale. We'll do a couple exclamation marks too. This is gonna be so painful. Anyone who's watching the VOD of this, you guys can just skip ahead of this part, okay? Feel free. Probably nothing exciting is gonna happen for the next 5 minutes, so feel free to skip ahead or at least go fast motion so it looks cooler. Yeah, that looks dope. And I'll just put a exclamation mark or 2. I think 2 is good. 3 is a little overdue or like overdone. And I think 1 is just not enough oomph, you know? 2 seems like the sweet spot for me. And Bill spent all of my gems on these stupid candles, so we might as well utilize them. Two more. Oh, that's so much better. That looks beautiful. All right, cool. Let's catch up on chat. That was Chris Cooper. What's up, man? Good to see you. Said your videos are extremely helpful. When the low level players as me learning to do something, I always send them links to your videos. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Oh yeah, that's true actually. Forgot about that. There has been like 300 new subs in the last week for the channel, so that is probably why there's new viewers tonight. So that's really cool. Welcome to all of you guys who are new to the chat. That's awesome. Yes, I do say bro a lot. I'm sorry. Can we blame it on the Canadianness or no? Because if so, I'm claiming it's because I'm Canadian, but if not, that's okay too. Tyler, what's up, man? Hey, love the videos. They helped me out starting my first account. Do you know what items are best for gems to gold? I've been trying to help out my guild with investments. Gems to gold? Yeah, for sure, man. So your best bet is honest. Well, it depends what level you're at because low level players don't have access to like tier 10 stuff. But like, here's an example. If you go tier 10, you can get a lot of this stuff for 2 gems a piece. Like 2 gems, 2 gems, 2 gems. So you can buy for 2 gems and sell instantly for 400k. It's easy, dude. Like, no problem. Any day of the week, you can buy for 2 gems. So this is like 400k instantly, no questions asked. Done. There's also ways that you can, let's say, find items like these, flawless tier 9, that are, this will sell for 10 million 50,000 instantly every time, no matter what, no questions asked. So you could spend 20 gems on this right now and sell it for 10 million, and it would sell in a second. And so this is like 500k. So you can easily get 500k gold per gem at any time. Another thing that you can probably do, you go to chess, and this might change soon because of fusion. We're not 100% sure, but like buy this for 3 gems and sell it for 500k gold. So this is for people who are like really low level, obviously. But you can get like 175k per gem type of thing. You could do this. These will often be on for 5 gems, and it's 1,000,000 gold. So you can get like 200k per gem type of thing. So you can use chess as well. Like there's a lot of different ways, but essentially just look for the best ratio between gems and gold. Depending on their level, higher level, you're able to get a lot better ratio there, but that's kind of what you're looking for. Boom. Kyrico, bro, you're the man. Oh, your kindergarten teacher's name was Chris Cooper. What if it's the same Chris Cooper and he ate your Halloween candy, bro? That would be insane. Wow, Ace he's getting childhood memories brought up. This is a serious moment right now. Is there somewhere we can see best in slot list? Yeah, man, let me link it to you one sec. One second. Yeah, so there's your link. That there you'll find all the best in slot items, everything that you need to know. The guys over there do an incredible job. Brig is he's incredible. He's like the Wikipedia of this entire game. So yeah, just head over there. You can find literally any info that you want for heroes or otherwise. That is the spot. Oh yeah, runes are a really good thing to go gems to gold as well. Yeah, that's a really easy thing to do, and you can access it at slightly lower levels as well, so maybe check that out. All right, more chess, 4 mil a piece. I'll take it. Man, it makes me so sad that these are so cheap, but there's nothing I can do. They sold for 53k last time. So sad. I miss when they were 150k each. It's brutal. Yeah, that's a really good call. Elements and spirits are so good for transferring over back and forth. Really popular item as well, so they'll go fairly quickly as well. Yeah, it's true. I mean, if people are spending money on gems so they can get gold, then sure. But yeah, definitely saving your gems and saving for like shop expense and stuff is gonna make a lot more sense for the vast majority of players anyway. That is true. Very true. Jacob, man, what is up? Good to see you, man. No, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Doing well. Did some Christmas shopping earlier. That's why I streamed much later than usual, but had a good time hanging out with my wife and buying some stuff for the kiddos. So, no, it was good, man. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't really know why component prices are so low right now either. I feel like it has to do with the fact that people are opening up so many chests and just getting so many components that they can't even spend them fast enough. But I don't know, man. We thought the same thing. Like the first Caprice that came out, we were thinking that prices are going to skyrocket, and then all of a sudden, prices go down during an event that should have a much more demand for components. Where like this seems fishy, but we don't really know what's going on. So anyway, yeah, I don't have a good answer for it, but I totally agree. It seems a little weird. Ace, how much longer we got, bro? On the Switch. I want to invest more. Let's go. All right. How much more do we have? We need 400K. 22, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items in the queue. Not quite there, but we're getting real close. This is good. Oh, I wish I could see under 10 billion tonight to invest, but I don't think we're quite there yet. Man, because I haven't been crafting for so long, and when I do craft, it's like only for events or like specific things. I haven't crafted a legendary in so long, unless it's like a tier 1 that I'm just like making fodder for or whatever, but I haven't actually like crafted a legit good legendary item in such a long time because I just never craft anymore. It's kind of sad. I really thought for quite a while that they were pumping market, but I mean, maybe not. I don't know. Can't really prove anything anyway. It just doesn't really make sense that components are going down at a time that there's so much more demand for them. It just seems weird. I don't know. Seems a little sus, you know? There we go. I mean, yeah, people could be using fusion for components, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Crafting slots are so important at the lower levels that using them for fusion just for a few components that you could be selling the chest for max gold instantly just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like you'd have to spend so much money on moonstones just to do it that it I don't know. I feel like most people wouldn't be doing that. I mean, it's definitely possible. People do a lot of crazy stuff, but oh, did we switch to smelter? We did switch to smelter. Okay. It's a lower amount. 36, so we need 39 ticks here. Let's go. Okay, what time is it? 9:44. What did I say? 39? Let's not mess this up. This might take a minute to 9:36. Let's go. That's another one off the list. Oh, it feels so good. Smelter's done. We only have 3 more towers to go. This is awesome, man. I'm so pumped. So it was 784. $11.89. All right. One step closer. Let's go. Feels good, man. Yeah, Kyrie, it's true, man. Like a lot of us who know what's coming with Caprice will actually load up so many components beforehand, and then we get halfway through and we're like, okay, we're kind of done crafting and we have a ton and we don't need any of them, and then we're kind of selling halfway through the event. Like it's actually true. A lot of us do that, me included. That might be a lot of it as well. I've also still been crafting like my fodder items as well. Like usually I have the energy now, or I have the crafting slots now to just run through a bunch of like these really cheap items, and I only need 4 different item types and I can cover every single type of hero that comes into my shop. So I really only need to craft 4 different types of fodder items, and I never have to worry about anything else. There's always a cheap item available for any hero that comes in, no matter what, with these 4 items. So it's actually been like super smooth for me to do it this way. I don't mind it at all. Then I just have 5 slots and I can just do, you know, make 30 of each or whatever, and then just go back to it, and I don't have to worry about fodder for a couple hours. It's really nice. Yeah, I know you only need 3. I don't know what they are, though. I know that they're all mannequin items, but I don't use those 3. I use 4. But I know that you've told me that before. There's only 3. What are the 3 items again? Cloth shirt, some type of boots, and a helmet or something? Or is it 2 different types of chest armor? I don't remember. I remember you telling me this before, Kyrico. Like, I specifically remember you saying it. Gauntlets, shirts, cloth armor. Gauntlets, shirts, leather armor. Okay, so all I need is gauntlets, shirts. Okay, let's look at this, because so these are the 4 that I've been using, but they're telling me that I only need 3 different ones. So you're saying that I need gauntlets and then 2 different, and then leather armor and cloth armor, and that's it. That's all I need. I just need 3 different types, and then every single type of hero is covered. That's crazy, man. That's so awesome. Is that right? Those are the 3 right there? Man, learn something new every day, hey? So good. By the way, guys, I'm not going to stream super long tonight, but I'll probably stream at least for like another, I don't know, like half hour or so. I started 2 hours later than normal, and I want to go do some other stuff tonight, so I'll probably go another half hour though. We'll try to hit that 400K mark tonight. That'll be nice. Wait, why did I just make boots then? Or did I just make boots? I'm not sure. Wow, that's so crazy. 2 are leather. Wow, that's so nice. Because usually I have to put out 3 different types of bins, but man, that's so sweet. So I can just make like 40 of each and then never have to worry about fodder. Let's go. I'm trying to just surcharge tier 10s just by RNG alone with discounting tier 1s, and it's going terribly. I just went through 10 customers and I don't think I surcharged 1 tier 10. Flip, 10 customers, I ended up with 1200 energy and didn't get to my 1600 once. That's why I don't rely on RNG. That's why I say like it's got to be calculated, because stuff like that happens and it's so painful. That's so annoying. And if I did that differently and I was just discounting the tier 10s and I had max energy, at minimum, I would have probably sold like 8 tier 10s or something. Oops. So silly. Oh, but I'm making one favor at a time, so moving up. Let's go. All right, Caprices. We've got one of them. We're almost at stone. 1, 2. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, all good, Kairiko, man. Do your thing, get your rest. No worries, man. Thanks for switching things around tonight, Ace. I appreciate that, man. I do appreciate it. Figured it'd be a bit of a quieter stream tonight, but no worries. It's nice for me as well. Wow, even with all of those, I only have 400 items right now. I must have been selling so well recently. What the heck? That's awesome. Guys, I've been playing Borderlands 3 the last couple nights. It's been so fun. I've never played it before, but I got it with the Black Friday deal type thing, and yeah, it's been super fun. Oh, one thing I do actually want to do, and we can actually do this on stream. I want to go through each building and just make 100% sure that we have 936 and everything. We should only be missing two. Oh, these backfires piss me off. We should only be missing 3 different things. We should only be missing Ironwood, Weaver, and Town Hall. So let's check it out. We'll start at Town Hall and we'll go right. So I need 13. What is it? 1,369 ticks to finish. 1,369. So I need 104 ticks here. So that's why this is the biggest one. But let's go to everything else. Investors. I should be close-ish to the top. We're looking for 936 in every building. So that's done. Ironwood. So that's one of the ones I'm not done. 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 This one doesn't matter because it's lower, but I think I have 760 in that, which is what's required for everything else. This one I've got 1235, which is exactly what's needed for 20 players to split that level. 936 there. 936. 936. 936. Done. 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 Yep. This one I'm not done. Not 853. So this is the biggest one. I still have like 1.6 billion to go there. We have the goal to finish it. I just need to wait until it's switched. This one I should have 760 as well. Nice. Oil we just finished earlier. There we go. Smithy I should be done. Yep. Iron mine. Yep. Ether is done for sure. Wizard Tower's done. Smelter we just finished. And oh, Soul's here now, 936 and 936. And Town Hall, yep. So we only have 3 buildings left. That's it. We've got Ironwood, Weaver, and Town Hall. And the account is completed. Yo, that's crazy. Oh, I'm so excited. I only played Borderlands 2 one time with a buddy of mine at his house, and it was like on his Xbox or whatever. But otherwise, I didn't play any. For Borderlands 3, I have that gunner chick for now that can turn into like put that suit on with the guns on it. It's pretty fun. Yeah, Borderlands 3 was on for 27 bucks for Black Friday instead of like 80 bucks or whatever it is normally. It was so cheap, so I was like, sweet, I've wanted to play this for a while. And I actually paid for it out of my my normal account that my Streamlabs donations go into it. So really, you guys bought me Borderlands 3, and I appreciate it. So nice. And I got it on sale, so really I'm utilizing that money excellently, if I may say so myself. So thank you guys for Borderlands 3, because it's been super fun. I appreciate that. I could stream it actually at some point. That would actually be fun. I'm probably not going to do it tonight, but sometime in the future I would definitely do that. That'd be super fun. So I've had this thought of like what I want to do for streaming in the future. Like when New Year comes, I'm going to have 2 two new series kind of thing coming out, some new content that I've never made before, and I'm really looking forward to making some new stuff, and it's going to be very different than what I've made before, but it's going to be good. I'm very excited. But what I've been thinking is like if I'm still streaming once a week, I might start with Shop Titans and then kind of branch off from there maybe 2 hours into the stream and kind of say, okay, let's put up a vote and people can vote for what they want to do. And so it'll be like, do I stream Shop Titans still, or do it on a different account, or do I play on my RuneScape account that I'm going to be making some series stuff for, or do I play Borderlands 3, or do we do like a party game like whatever Among Us or something, or do we do something totally different than that and we play like a Fortnite game where we all just like voice chat together and hang out or something, right? Like I'm thinking it'd be nice to play and focus on Shop Titans for 2 hours, and the last like hour or two of the stream, depending on the day, we end up doing something else, and we just vote for something else that we want to do. So that's kind of my idea at this point. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but I'm thinking things might look a little bit different. Old school RuneScape. My little brother's making an old school RuneScape God Wars only series right now. He just started it. He has 2 videos out. He's a new tuber, but he's an awesome dude. I love him. He was over at my place on Tuesday. We were just streaming and making some videos and doing some editing together and stuff. It was awesome. So yeah, you should definitely go check out his stuff. It's very good. He's new, of course. He doesn't think it's amazing quality yet, but he's put a ridiculous amount of work into it, and I think it's phenomenal. So definitely go check it out. But yeah, I'll be making old school RuneScape stuff. It's the only way to go. The tyranny of the majority, or just Scotty will tell us what we're gonna do because he's already up there on his high horse. uh, yes. That would be great if you guys could give me info like on a game like Borderlands 3, because like I didn't play the other ones. I don't know what the heck's happening half the time. So you guys telling me stuff, even in voice chat, would be so helpful. I mean, RuneScape probably isn't like the most adrenaline packed game, but it definitely holds the most nostalgia of any game I've ever played in my life. So that's why it holds such a special place in my heart. Yeah, I love it, man. It's so good. Actually, I'm gonna make a straw poll right now. This isn't what we're gonna do today, but it's gonna say in the future, post Shop Titans stream ideas. So what this means is that when I'm done streaming Shop Titans for the first 2 hours of the stream, what are some different ideas that you would be interested in the last hour or two of the stream looking like or being? So we're gonna say stream Borderlands 3, stick to Shop Titans other accounts, question mark. RuneScape, Among Us, or so you guys can allow multiple answers. So you guys can answer whatever you want, like however many times that you want, and just let me know the different things that you would be interested in being in a future stream, like after we've actually like finished playing Shop Titans for the day or whatever. I'm just gonna run to the washroom super quick, and then we'll probably play for like another 20 minutes, half hour, and then I'll be done streaming for the night. So just give me 5. I will be right back. Right. We are good to go. My eyes were burning too. So, gotta switch out. So weird switching back though, like right away your eyes gotta adjust. So used to wearing contacts like all the time. I should really wear glasses more often, but I wear them way too much. Like my contacts. Oh, opulent mall? What? Yes, please. Good stuff. All right. Live your shop would be cool. That would actually be awesome. That would be really cool. Like planning to do a your shop after each stream, like live with somebody, that would be awesome, man. That's a really good idea. What are the stats on your old school RuneScape account? I haven't, like, I made the account so that I could start creating like an intro and like some cool visual stuff for it, but I haven't played on it yet. So it's like sitting in Lumbridge, has not been played, but it's ready to play type of thing. So it'll be something that I end up creating a series around in the new year. But yeah, but nothing's actually been made in terms of content on that account yet. It is in the works. Um, what? The cool thing about BL3 is when you beat it, you start over, it's harder, and you get bigger, better guns. Really? Dude, that's awesome. I had no idea. I've only played it like 3 hours total. So everything's like so new to me, but that's so sweet. I'm excited to play through it. Yeah, old school RuneScape doesn't have guilds, no. Yeah, I haven't played in years either, man. I used to play like maybe 10 years ago was the last time I actually actively played that game, so it's been a long time, but it'll be really fun and nostalgic for me to do it again. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up starting my own guild with a new account just because I can't even join a guild until I have some invest based on the restrictions I gave myself, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'm playing an Iron Man on old school RuneScape, free to play Iron Man. So it's going to be like literally like I would have played back in the day, like when I was a teenager, free to play, not paying anything, just with my friends. But this time I'll be doing it like Iron Man style. So for real, dude, it's gonna be like the OG experience of me playing the game, which I'm really excited for. I just want it to be like as nostalgic as humanly possible. That's the goal. It'll be fun. All right, let's see. I haven't actually looked at the results for this straw poll yet. Wow, the most votes for Among Us, then RuneScape, then Borderlands. Dang, one vote for Fortnite. Everyone's hating. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the votes. Nice. Okay, cool. So it's Among Us, RuneScape, Borderlands. Sweet. Good stuff. Appreciate that. Good, good. Well, if these guys can move the sigil every hour now, in 35 minutes they can move it again, which means I can invest like another billion. And then an hour after that, then they can move it again, and I will finish off everything except for Town Hall. Boys, I can have everything except Town Hall done tonight. Oh, I'm so excited. That's amazing news, actually. Oh, boys, I'm getting more and more and more excited. This is going to be so sick. All right. I want to get this last reward tonight. What are we sitting at? 391. We've got enough for that, don't we? We just need to finish this mall. How is that the shortest timer already? That's insane. If this double crafts or something crazy, we're done. Boys, why is my luck on stream so stupid? Like every time 7K. Oh my gosh. What did I just say? We're done? Oh, let's go. We're done. What? If this double crafts. You know what's crazy? I don't even have multi-craft on the mall line. Like on that line of items. Hold on, let me show you. So here it is. I don't all I have is the energy discount. So literally that was a 5% or a 10% chance. Oh, so good. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, we are done with Caprice. Finito. And we're just going to focus here. I'm going to focus on moonstones so that I can get my workers up. And basically, here's the plan from this point on. I'm going to try to get my workers to level 28 Moondra so that I can craft this. Level 31 so that I can do sunken chests to make a ton of money. And then from there, I'm going to go to max energy, sell through items like crazy, fuse stuff while I'm selling to be making even more, and try to rip through this last 9 billion gold as fast as possible. Like, we are so close right now. I'm so amped. So I'm probably going to keep crafting, actually, just like I normally craft, until I hit level 28 and 31. And then I'll probably go to max energy. And then just grind gold as much as possible. Use all of my feathers. And I should be able to get this thing done within the next week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. So we're that close. Feels good. That's nuts, man. That is nuts. All right, so we got our last reward, so that's what I wanted. Antique shop, there's nothing left that I want. Should we, boy, should we re-roll this and try to get the bow, or are we going to wait for 4 days? I'm not going to be streaming until this event's over. We should re-roll it. Like, 5, wait, it's 25 a time? So we're going to re-roll this thing 6 times right now, and if we get the bow, then we've finished our last ascension that we can get to surcharge value. And otherwise, we're going to wait the 4 days and hope to get it then. But let's do this right now. Antiques, reroll. We're going to do this 6 times and try to get the bow. It's the Cupid bow. It's the one I'm missing. This is what I need for 45 stars. Nope. 2 rings. Weird. What? Come on. No. 3 more. 2 more. Oh, gosh. Okay, this is my last one. If I don't get it here, I need to save these for other blueprints. So this is the last one. If I don't get it, it is what it is. It's fine. And then I'll wait the 4 days and try to get the bow in the next 4 days. So we'll see. Ready? Oh, dang. Okay. It's all good. All good. All good. I was hoping for something miraculous. I know. Where's my streamer luck? For real. Like, that never happens. Ridiculous. Telling you. Oh, I hate waiting for RNG. This is so annoying. That was like 7 customers without selling anything. Oh, it's so painful. So annoying. All good. How much are these anyways? What? 185. So we essentially just used $10 worth of tokens. Oh my goodness. That's so expensive. For real? Dang. We're gonna try to beat this guy to guild requests. If we see it up, we'll try to fill it before him. Because it shows up here, right? It says someone made a new guild request. Is that true? I'm not 100% on that, but... Alright, Scotty. Have a great night, man. Thanks for hanging out as always. You are the man. Yeah, we beat him to it. What? No, we totally didn't. Oh, you suck. Oh, what a jerk. All right, Scotty, have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out as always. You're the man. Thank you, thank you. Do you have like a set limit of Caprice points a day before you decide to go max energy? Um, in my old guild, I just kept pushing because we just wanted to hit something together. So I got like 3 million or something. Or no, maybe like 2 million last time. But now, because there's like a new event and I'm just pushing for gold, my guild's like pretty relaxed. We're like 6th, I think, or something like that. 4th. Okay, we're moving up. We're 4th now. But like they don't really care that much. It's not a big deal. There's half the guild below me anyways. And they're like super gracious. So no, pretty much I just wanted to get the last reward and then I'll switch over to max energy. And that's it. It's more of just a laziness and kind of selfishness thing than anything, but it is what it is. All right, y'all. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. I know it was a shorter one, but hope you enjoyed anyways. And yeah, I'm not 100% sure if I will be streaming on Tuesday yet. We'll kind of see how things go. Still waiting to hear back from my brother to see if he's coming up, and I've got some other things that I need to be working on as well for stuff coming up for the channel. So I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop for that, but not 100% if I'll be streaming on Tuesday yet. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, thank y'all as usual. You are the best. Orange Caddy, Scotty, Kyrico, Moonlight, Israel, Taylor. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Kyrico, you're the man, bro. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Thanks.